Teacher, thank you very much. Thank you for the interlude. We are so much. Elgon Christian Primary School is one of our best in this district. In terms of performance, academic performance, and all talents, it is the best. And we are proud about it. We are proud about it. Elgon Primary is not only good at academic performance. Elgon is also good at sports. Elgon is good at music and many other things. You have seen the demonstration here. This child has been reciting the Bible. All children of Elgon, we thank you so much. Can you clap for yourselves? And we encourage you to continue doing that. One time we came here and we did not come to feast, but we came because of the alarm that was made when one dormitory for our school was burnt down completely, and yet it was accommodating our children. We thank God that nobody died in that fire, and we wondered what will happen next. Now when we come here and we see this beautiful dormitory, we appreciate, we thank you, and we ask God to continue blessing for all those people who sponsored for the construction of this building. We continue appreciating you for this private partnership in education. Once we have such a beautiful building which is going to accommodate a number of our children, coupled with good teaching from our good teachers, then we know tomorrow we shall get useful citizens in this country. The director, Elgon, the head teacher, and all the teachers, we appreciate, we thank you so much for sustaining this school. I'm saying sustaining because without you, this school cannot exist. Cannot exist. That means there's good teaching in this school, and that's why the parents are bringing the children. We shall continue thanking you and appreciating that. One thing that I've liked most on this building is the design. In this country, many times we have lost lives in schools, in dormitories, where children where dormitories get burnt and the children even fail to come out. But when I see those open windows, you have put safety for the children in place. The children can jump out anytime, can go in anytime. That is the design that we want. If we had got burglar proof in those windows, we are not going to commission. I would inform the chairman not to commission this building. But that's the best design we are going to commission. But we Mutufu, mwanya pesa, mwanya kugana isomero lino, mwanya kuleta bana, era muyongere kusomesa bana. Muyongere kuleta bana bebaga lyano, namanyire kwimbaga kukuza kubaho kugali. isomero lirayi bana basoma bulayi yongera ku supporting inga basali yongera ku supporting isomero lino ibirirayi inyanga yose. We shall continue thanking our sponsors for the beautiful recreational area that we are seeing behind. Our children are still young and they need such areas for their development. We thank you, we appreciate you, and we shall continue thanking you as you go back. Continue remembering us and continue coming. Uganda is open, please come and continue helping us to promote education.
Good performance does not come on a silver plate. It is through hard work. That means there is a lot of teaching in these schools. And where we are seeing good performance, there is also motivation from the parents. Parents are motivating the teachers, and the teachers are doing the best to make sure that there is a performance improvement in these schools. When you come to a school like this one, which is doing well, children are even eating at school. When you go to other schools like government aided, parents are not supporting their children in terms of feeding them. You are teaching a hungry child, and therefore that hungry child may not take up exactly all what you are putting to that child. The child must be fed well, and when they come to school, when they are also fed well, the children will also perform very well. So there's a lot that is making a difference between the government aided and in the government aided schools. Many of their parents are not contributing towards feeding the children. They are not motivating their teachers. Most government schools, what I know is we, as an expert, one, we should strengthen, you should strengthen support, especially in terms of administration. Two, we want to encourage the parents to continue feeding their children. And if there is any motivation that they want to put to the teachers, it shouldn't be a problem. The teachers, the children, I mean the parents should be free to support, to give support where there is where support is due. They are free to give, other than stopping them from giving.
Good afternoon to you all. Our dear donors from Holland or Netherlands, it's a pleasure that you are here with us. Mine is to start by thanking Government of Uganda for providing an enabling environment of promoting public-private partnership. It's the sole reason that Elgon Junior exists, because of the enabling environment provided by Government of Uganda. So special appreciations to Government of Uganda, and we must give a special clap to our government. I wish to also thank the district chairperson, Honorable Giruli David Livingston, for promoting teamwork, both politically and technical-wise. So hand clap to Honorable Giruli, our district chairman. I also wish to thank Honorable Lumolo, Asha Lumolo Mafadi, for being an exemplary leader, that through her enterprising ways, she managed to get connections to the donors. So special clap to Honorable Asha Lumolo Mafadi. So we thank you so much. To the community of Mutufu Town Council, today is a special day where we are celebrating success of our leaders who ensured that this facility comes on board. Ladies and gentlemen present, education is very critical. If you get a leader who works as much as possible to ensure that promotes the education standards, the education values, then just know you have very focused leaders in the district. Education is the only weapon for transforming society, and it's very important. Now we have a school in place. Our dear parents, ensure that you support our children to enroll for education, both in government schools and private. We serve one purpose. We need a community with citizens who are disciplined, who have embraced values through education. Because education helps so much. If a person is educated, can't indulge in immoral practices, theft. You hardly find an educated person going to steal cattle at night, going to break into people's homes, going to break into shops. So education matters a lot. So leaders encourage children to go to school. Teachers, as you receive children, ensure that you inculcate values so that they are upright citizens in the school. To our donors, whereas we thank you so much for this magnificent building. It is not the only place in Sironko which is in need of this. We have other places. We have Daddy West. This is in Daddy East. I also implore Honorable Asha to also lobby for the same facility in Daddy West, so that you also carry a team from Daddy East to join the team in Daddy West during commissioning. We also wish to invite the LC5 chairman and other leaders, the security personnel, and other ladies and gentlemen to also join the same commissioning in Daddy West. So to donors, that is our ample request. So members of Mutufu Town Council, I wish to also request you, the facility has come. Ensure security of this facility. It has glasses. Some children or other community members should not come and break the glasses. You are the security personnel first to ensure that this building is safe. And ensure that children enroll to school. As children at school, they need to eat. These schools may talk about food security. Uganda has fertile soils, and you must cultivate food crops, cash crops, rare animals, so that you generate income to support these children at school. Besides, ensure that as Uganda, we are a God-fearing country. Let's fear God. They say the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Let's embrace Christian values, Muslim values, or Islamic, so that we are upright citizens. If you are blessed by God or Allah, ensure that whatever you want will come your way. So today is a day of celebrating success, courtesy of Honorable Asha Moro, and as such, I don't wish to make a lot of speech here.
I am the district chairperson Sironko, and I'm glad to see you all here and to welcome you to Sironko district. I would like, particularly, first of all, to thank the founder of this institution. I'm also aware that he had a catastrophe, he had a problem. There was a disaster here where we lost a lot of property of this school. Therefore, I want to thank very seriously and sincerely Mr. Wagidoso for the effort and everything he has put into this school. As a district chairperson, I get challenges. Say, for example, we have results coming out of national exams, UPE and the rest, and Sironko sometimes is not rated very favorably after the results are published. The actual reason why you find schools around Kampala, Jinja, and such places performing and taking the highest positions is because they have more private schools than us. Private schools here perform better than government or public schools. So the more we have, the more our standards are going to rise. I thank you again, Mr. Elgon Wagidoso. The VEO talked about the building, the design and everything. I am not myself an engineer, so I will not go too much into that area. But if I'm not very mistaken, I think it is also policy of the Education Ministry that in such buildings, wooden beds be discouraged as a fire, as a check on fires. So I would like to request Asha and the team to please look at that. Otherwise, on behalf of the people of Sironko District and the District Council, I would like to thank very much Asha for getting us these wonderful visitors and friends. For me, I've never met them before. Meeting them for the first time, I'm told the name of the organization is Time to Help Netherlands. I think something like that. And I think Netherlands also means Holland. The two are the same. Because some of us mix up Holland, Denmark, and what and what. Okay. So really now, I want to make my last contribution by calling on teachers here to do their best, the facilities here. I want also to call on the parents. This is the opportunity you have. These kids are in a facility which can't be compared to the other kids who go to our public schools. Please support management in all ways so that we can maximally obtain the best we can from these children. The future of this country belongs to them. In 5, 10, few years, many of us will not be around, but they will be here to continue and sustain this country. Please, parents, play your role with management so that we can make the best out of the contribution of friends from Netherlands brought to us. Lastly, I want again to thank Asha for working to see that there's a difference in Sironko. I don't want to be political here, but I want to say this is what I want to see. Not so.
All the time, and His love is eternal. Amen. Amaini baba n'abasimire nabi mwanya nakweza Mungu kali muti mwanya kwidu basako nilafe. I would like to take this opportunity, first of all, to thank the district officials. They have an assignment to go up in the mountain. We had landslides again. They have to go and investigate, write a report. So we are going to rush this program because we have to release them. And yet we need them to be present when we are commissioning the building. So I'm also going to cut my speech short by first and foremost thanking the LC5 chairman and all the district administrative officials, thanking the security team that is headed by the RDC, the DISO and the DPC. Thank you so much for being present on this glorious day. I must say that this is not a political function. This is a function that belongs to the school. As you can see, 80% of the attendees of this function are the pupils of this school. The rest are well-wishers and a few parents who could make it. And I would like to point out that many people may think I'm going to use this to look for votes. No, I want to use this day and this moment to tell you that the job of developing communities is a collective responsibility. It is for us who are intending to lead you, those who have more in their pockets, and those who have a lever to provide so that we can be able to work together as a nation. You can imagine these beautiful and handsome people traveled all the way from Holland, from Netherlands, to come and see what they sent. They have seen by their own eyes that the people of Sironko are honest people. They sent money and they have seen a structure which is befitting of the money they sent. So, people of Sironko, we should be proud. And I would like to thank the contractor, the engineer and his team. Most of the people who worked on this structure were volunteers because they were happy. They were very happy that they have got someone from outside who is supporting the initiatives of the community. So we are truly grateful for the team that managed to put this together. We are thankful to the school because they were the supervising body to make sure that it's a success. And above all, we are thankful to the community because they did not come to steal the materials which were here to frustrate, but instead they were the protectors of whatever was happening here. We did not need security here. And of course, they say keep the best for the best for the last, or the last for the best. English is a complicated language. I would like to thank Time to Help Netherlands. Thank you so much. I know that this is not the works of one person. This is the works of a collection of people who are well-wishers, who understand that there are people who are less fortunate. And thank you so much for trusting Nile Humanitarian Development Agency as your coordinating agent in Uganda. And we are grateful for consistently supporting Sironko. I want to inform the people of Sironko, they have given us more boreholes than I can count. And today is the first time they are coming to witness some of this work. Supported widows, and we owe them our gratitude on a daily basis. As much as we have other communities which are supporting Sironko, but they have done their fair share, and we are grateful to God. The only thing they request for, and the only thing they request for, is that you include them in your prayers. You ask God to give them more so they can support us. We ask God to provide for them and their families, to give them help so they can continue supporting us. And I want to inform you that I introduced the tailoring project to Madame Fatima, and she has given me the go-ahead to collaborate with Nile Humanitarian Development Agency so that they can also be able to support the teenage mothers. Remember, we had the Teenage Mothers Empowerment Scheme. They have joined forces with us so that we can be able to empower and also to instill hope in the teenage mothers. Bamani ni bababa, mwana yakweza. Otunaga nikerungiriza nebirira nibyefe. Neba maini bababa na asimire. Mwana yakuambira wanyene ni babatuba. Mwana yakweza, there was a lot of volunteers. Mini komika limobe nemo wangako. Mwana yakweza batubase. Mwana yakuwa batule kufunalizibwa. Nasimire nabi atende kuba subiza. Itimili moja na nika kuna niki. Na mwanzi wini silemu walo. Chinaka bukesi wako. Allow me to invite the guests to say a word or two before we officially commission the structure. Allow me to introduce to you Fatma. She's a very active woman. She's in Tanzania, she's in Kenya, she's all over the place. It is truly an honor to have her in Uganda, specifically Sironko. And for your information, district officials, she was at the landslide in Nebulambuni. Yes, they were there, they visited, they distributed some relief to them, and they promised to go back and mobilize more relief both for Sironko and Nebulambuni district. Thank you so much. You're most welcome. Thank you so much, Madam Aisha. We bring you a lot of love from Netherlands. We are really happy to be here today and do something for people, other people. And we do this with Time to Help Netherlands. Oh, like this, okay. We do it together with Time to Help Netherlands in collaboration with Nile Humanitarian Development Agency here in Uganda. We come with lovely volunteers together here. We collect a lot of donor money in the Netherlands to make this here. Yeah, thank you so much for your attention. This is Shema. She comes from Rotterdam, Netherlands. Rita, Kitty, and we have here Harun and me. And they come a lot of connections with people, different people in the Netherlands to become here and to collect money for the children, to do something for the others. And we are really happy to be here. Yes, and as she told, this is not our first time and it will be not our last time. Thanks so much.
In this building, and we would like to pay thanks to
Netherlands in collaboration with Nile Humanitarian Development Agency.
In collaboration with Nile Humanitarian Agency.
Yes.
Asante sana.